What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So I just made a video discussing Chris Blake Griffith, celebrity stylist and professional entertainment marketing manager. Chris Blake Griffith revealed some DMs between him and Drake, right? And in the DMs, there was a back and forth exchange about Chris Blake Griffith wanting Drake to help him reveal that Stephon Diggs drugged him and attempted to engage in some type of sexual activity with him, right? He wanted Drake's help with revealing this information. And Drake was like, nah, I can't do that. I don't know what happened between y'all. I'm not going to help you reveal something. I wasn't there. I'm not going to help you reveal nothing like that. Right. But then the conversation made a turn about Drake's lawsuit with Universal Music Group, UMG. Right. And in the DM thread, Drake says this, and I quote, he says, "Me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife, not Adidas or Reebok. Nike, the company he started, the company he been with since he started. My situation is not no street shit," right? I guess, Drake was telling him, like, I can't be snitching on nothing like that. You know what I mean? And so Chris Blake Griffith brought up the lawsuit between Drake and his own record company, Universal Music Group. And he like, yo, my situation not no street stuff. My situation is if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife, not Adidas or Reebok, but Nike, the company that LeBron started with. So he used LeBron, a situation with LeBron cheating on his wife, or Nike doing a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife to explain his situation and his lawsuit with Universal, right? And so people are looking at that asking, is that dry snitching? Is Drake dry snitching on LeBron James? And the reason why is not just with that DM, when you couple that with that, Fighting Irish freestyle he released and then is now gone now, right? In that Fighting Irish freestyle, he has some lyrics that said this. Drake said, and I quote, "And N-words cried the blues for you, saying it wasn't malicious. Talking about we family, well, I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever got to tarnish your public image. All that brother talk is if I really discovered a sibling." So again, in that Fighting Irish freestyle, Fighting Irish is a reference to LeBron James' high school team, St. Vincent St. Mary's, Fighting Irish. Drake says, and I quote, "God forbid we ever got to tarnish your public image." So when you hear that lyric and couple that with the DM and the hypothetical about if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife, people like, yo, were you trying to insinuate that LeBron got some skeletons in his closet as it pertains to some infidelity? Is that, is it dry snitching? So look, I'm going to say this. And somebody feel like I'm being neutral. I mean, I understand why it could be looked at like that. Yes and no. Yes. So, first of all, I'm like this. I get it from this point. Don't use me in your hypothetical. In your hypothetical to your friend or your close associate. Don't use me in possible infidelity and Nike funding a campaign around my alleged infidelity as a hypothetical for your situation. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You feel me? If you get jammed up, don't mention my name. Jeezy told us that already. So use another hypothetical. Don't use me hypothetically. Oh, if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. So are you saying that LeBron really do be cheating on his wife? Or are you just making a hypothetical? It leaves stuff up in the air. Now, I know many people would say, well, if LeBron ain't cheating on his wife, then he ain't got nothing to worry about. Listen, even if I'm not, don't ever mention nothing like that either. You know what I'm saying? He didn't mention it publicly. It was a DM, and Chris Blake Griffith shared it to the world because he wanted to put this out there, I guess, because he was mad that Drake would not help him reveal that Stephon Diggs is gay or something like that. You know what I mean? Or reveal some type of interaction that Chris Blake Griffith had with Stephon Diggs that was, pertaining to some homosexual activity or something. Or, Stephon Diggs was making advances towards Chris Blake Griffith allegedly, right? But Anyway, yeah, I don't care if I'm not cheating on my wife. Don't mention that in a hypothetical. And then as a man, right? Because I'm not gonna be politically correct. From the politically correct angle, yes, no man, nobody should be cheating on their wife or they spouse. Man or woman, cheating is bad. Cheating is not okay, right? But now I'm gonna speak as a man. LeBron James has been a superstar since he was 16 years old. He has been the face of Nike, face of the NBA since 18 years old. Well, a face. He's been a face. Like I can say he's been the face since he was like 21 at least. But some might say as soon as he got to the league, he's been the poster child for the NBA. He has been the chosen one for real. And when you've been in the limelight since you're 16, yeah, it's a lot of men who are bound to have messed with other women during that time period, right? Especially before marriage, possibly, and maybe even afterwards. So if that ever came out that LeBron was messing around on Savannah, I wouldn't be shocked or surprised because of his stature and his celebrity status and how long he's been a celebrity, right? But okay, if LeBron was cheating on Savannah, don't ever don't put me in no hypotheticals. Don't mention nothing like that, and then don't allude to my public image being tarnished because people can couple that together with dumb lyrics from that Fighting Irish freestyle, and that DM can be coupled together to say, yo, are you trying to reveal that LeBron cheated on his wife? No, man, I don't care if I am cheating on my old lady. Don't you be out here insinuating that I am or bringing up possibilities of me doing it. What is you doing? You feel me? That ain't cool. And yes, again, infidelity is wrong, but as a man code 101. Don't ever mention no man cheating on his wife. I don't care if you got beef with the dude. You don't mention him being unfaithful to his woman. Don't have his home like that. That's just man code number one. And that's something that we all follow. And a lot of times men try to act like we forget that code based upon us liking a certain individual, right? Like I remember when I brought up Kobe Bryant being in the interrogation room after he got in trouble with the grape case. Take the G off grape. I can't say the R word on here. When Kobe got in trouble with that grape case in Eagle, Colorado, and he's in the interrogation room, and Kobe Bryant tells the police, I should have just paid her like Shaq be doing. He mentions that Shaq pays women so he can engage in affairs, adulterous affairs with them, right? Adulterous affairs. And it came out to the public that Kobe said this. And everybody was like, yo, well, that ain't Kobe's fault. Shaq shouldn't have been cheating on his wife. Well, no, Kobe shouldn't have been cheating on his wife either. So, and once you get in trouble, don't blow up my spot because you got hot. Don't mention my name. If you get jammed up, don't mention my name. Jeezy said that, right? So, yeah, if you got in trouble, don't mention my name and nothing that you got going on. And when I mention that, people always say, well, Shaq shouldn't have just been cheating. It was wrong for him to cheat. But I said, well, Kobe was cheating too. So he wouldn't have had to say nothing like that. He wouldn't even have been in that position where he felt like he had to say that if he wouldn't have been cheating too. So no, don't put no other man in jeopardy or throw him under the bus because you under fire. And as it pertains to this situation with Drake, yeah, he's under fire for the lawsuit that he is filing against his record company, because he's saying that bots were used to amplify the sounds and the listens and the views and the clicks on Not Like Us. And people are looking at him funny style for wanting to sue because he lost a rap battle and felt like, oh, Not Like Us, it had to been Kendrick Lamar had to have gotten some help for that song to get as popular. People are like, no, you can't accept that you lost. And so now, because he's under fire, he's trying to explain this situation to Chris Blake Griffith, the celebrity stylist, and he like, yo, no, me suing Universal is like if Nike was funding me and Universal situation is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. You feel me? Nike, the company that he started with since day one, that ain't right. And then Drake goes on to try to talk about how he's trying to make everything even keel for all artists going forth and all of that. But yeah, I can see Drake saying, yo, it was just a hypothetical. I was just bringing his name up as a hypothetical in the situation. But also it's like, I don't think you should be mentioning that, especially when there's been situations with Rihanna fangirling about LeBron in public. Like, I don't know. People think LeBron might have hit that. And if he did, I wouldn't be shocked. She was writing 23 on her stomach, openly talking about he the king. She was fawning over LeBron, kissing the screen when he was on screen publicly. And you know Rihanna is very messy and shady. LeBron, it's a possibility he hit that for real. And then 3 hours ago, Yes Jules, a popular celebrity. What if she was like what if she a party promoter in Miami? She took pictures with LeBron years ago, and there were rumors circulating that she slept with LeBron. She quoted his dunk from last night and was like putting up all these emojis. People are like, yes, Jules, read the room. LeBron is under fire right now, and you out here making this, making it, blowing up his spot worse. But a year ago, she said she never slept with LeBron. She never been in a room with LeBron alone ever in her life, But also, if people are gonna say Drake sneak dissing or snitching or dry snitching, was Pusha T dry snitching in popular demand when he said used to have this white chick, she looked like Madonna though. Heard she was effing LeBron, but shit, I don't know. Like that Bron, I had that a long time ago. That can be dry snitching, but people will say, well, Savannah wasn't a public figure yet, and LeBron wasn't married to Savannah yet.